Okay, good afternoon, hello, and welcome to everyone tuning in. I'll give it about a few minutes just until we get up and running, get started, just wait for everyone to join the live, to see the notifications and join the meditation. So as and when you're tuning, feel free to drop a comment, let me know where you're at, let me know where you're from, if the storm has reached you, yes or not. Currently, I don't see any signs of any storm, so I'm in a pretty good location at the moment, I think, for maybe avoiding it, but maybe some of you are hunkered down inside. So if you are, let me know. The meditation that we're going to be doing today is going to be exploring the chakras. Irene, hey, good afternoon, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. The meditation today is going to be focusing on the chakras. So let me know if you have heard about the chakras before. But for those of you who may be unfamiliar with the chakras, it's a whole thing to sort of, study and learn about. And I'm going to give you a very brief description, crash course in chakras just for the purposes of this meditation. The way to think of chakras, the translation pretty much means an energy center. And the way to sort of make this make a bit more sense is our sort of main energy center, the sort of one we use the most here in the Western world, is our mind, our thinking mind. So sort of when someone says the mind, you kind of think of the brain. But in other systems and other philosophies, ideologies, the chakras are other minds. We have multiple minds. We definitely, it's easier for me to sort of explain to you, we've got the thinking mind, the brain. We have the heart mind, which obviously is more about feeling and trust. And then we have the gut, which is our intuition. So already it's quite clear that we have three centers for processing information from, three centers for, that we could give the label of a mind. But when it comes to the chakras, again, depending on which kind of system you work with, there may be more or less. But today we're going to be working with the sort of more generally recognized 7 main chakras. So the chakras, again, these energy centers are sort of centered in the middle of the body. The way to think of it is sort of along the spine. So the front of the body, but going up and along the spine. And the 7 chakras, they are based, the first chakra is based kind of at the root of the spine, at the very base of our body. That is our lowest chakra. The next chakra up, if you kind of think about it being underneath your belly button, so just below the navel, that's the second chakra. The third chakra is just beneath the rib cage, our sort of solar plexus area. The next chakra coming up is the heart space, heart center. And then we've got throat, third eye, so sort of imagination, not so much thinking mind, but more just imagination and center. And then the final chakra is kind of the crown of the head, or sort of outside of the body. So crown of the head or outside of the body. And those are the 7 main chakras that we are going to be looking at today anyway, as part of our meditation. So Phaedra, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but joining in from East Sussex. So yeah, welcome. How's the weather where you are? And Sheena Karen, joining from Norfolk. Cool. Well, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for leaving a comment. It's nice to know sort of, where in the world everyone is tuning in from. Always interesting to know kind of, what screens I'm popping up on. So we'll give it a couple more minutes before we get started with the meditation. And again, if you're just tuning in now, it's going to be a chakra meditation. We're going to be working, we're going to be focusing on where the chakras are. We're going to be visualizing the colors that are connected to those chakras. And we're also going to be really sort of tuning into the feeling or the energy of those chakras as we move through them. So Phaedra, oh, I said your name good. I said your name correctly. Good. That's good to know. Sunny and blustery winter. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got the same here. I know it's meant to be a storm today, but right now it's sunny, a little bit windy, but clear skies. It's pretty nice actually. I'm a fan of the wind, so I mean it's no bother for me. So yes, leave a comment to let me know if you are familiar with the chakras, if you've come across the chakras before. If there are any questions, then I can answer them quickly now before we do the meditation. Otherwise, I will leave them till after the meditation is done. But through the meditation, I will be guiding you sort of location-wise. I'll be reminding you of the colors. I'll be sort of suggesting the energy that can be found in these areas of the body and these areas of the chakras. And again, so the way to think of chakras is as a mind. Each chakra is a mind, and each mind, if we call that a center for processing information. So we're going to be going through all the centers of the body where we can process the information that we get from our experience, from our lives. Here in the Western world, we're very much connected to our thinking mind, which really is a center for problem solving. And because we are so only really connected to that center of ourselves, the problem solver, because we apply it to everything in our lives, it can make everything a problem. So this sort of this meditation and being aware of the chakras and sort of working to connect to the chakras is a way to, get out of the head, get out of the problem solver, the problem thinker, and be in the other centers of the body where, again, for example, the heart space, which is just love, joy, trust, the gut space, which is, where our intuition comes from. This practice, this meditation is trying to just really bring a same level of connection between all the centers rather than just focusing on the one. So Sheena had a downpour first thing. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we've not had any rain up here. Well, up here, down here. I'm down south. Okay, so a few more seconds, and then we will start with meditation. So my suggestion would be for this meditation that you sit up. Sitting up is the sort of correct way to really enter into a meditation. The alternative would be to lay down, to lie on your back, which is a relaxation. There's a strong chance that laying down, you may fall asleep. If you fall asleep, well, good. Obviously you're tired, your body needs it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're wanting to sort of remain active and engaged, then an erect spine, a pelvis tilted forwards, and the spine lengthening up towards the ceiling, that is the most appropriate way to enter into a meditation. However, if sort of sitting on the floor is not really working for you, then you can sit on a chair. You can sit against the wall as a support. Obviously, if you're not used to sitting for long periods of time, then by all means do whatever works best for you. But I'll leave that entirely down to your choice, your decision as to how you sit or how you lay down. But if everyone's ready, we're going to do the meditation now. And I'm just going to check. So I've got a nice little tuning fork instrument here. And I just want to know if you can hear this. So let me know, leave a comment. Can you actually hear this? Because if you can't hear this, then there's no point in me banging away on it during this meditation. But if you can hear it, then it will be a lovely sound just to have in the pauses between moving between the chakras. Phaedra, you can hear it? Lovely, beautiful. Well, thank you very much for that feedback. Super, all right. Mandy, you can hear it? Lovely. Okay, super. Everyone can hear it's a tuning fork is all it is, really. It's not much of an instrument, but I can play it, and it's very hard to play it wrong. So it's a safe instrument to throw into a meditation. Anyway, come to, okay, so I'm going to speak as if everyone is sitting, but again, if you're laying down, just translate it to your experience. But coming to sitting, tilting the pelvis forwards and lengthening through the spine, rolling your shoulder blades backwards, and closing your eyes. Taking a moment to settle as you start to bring your focus, your attention into your body, into your breathing. As you move your focus, your attention away from thoughts, away from thinking, as you start to come out of your head and into your heart. As you breathe, feeling the cool air coming in through the nostrils and the warmer air passing back out. For now, just breathing normally, breathing naturally. Easy breaths as you start to tune into your body as it is. As you start to tune in, as you start to settle, being aware to every feeling, every sensation that your body has to offer. Sensations of touch, temperature. Feel the points of contact beneath you, maybe with the floor or a chair, but feel that connection. Feel the weight of your body as you sit here now. And as you tune in, as you settle, can you soften? Softening your shoulders, your jaw, soften your face. No thoughts need thinking about, and there is nowhere else to be. Taking control of your breath, breathing in deeper. Deep belly breaths in and out through the nose. Every breath in, breathing into the belly. Expand your lungs, fill your lungs. And as you exhale, squeeze the belly button into the spine. Help your diaphragm to empty your lungs. Deeper breaths in and longer breaths out. And so as you deepen your breathing, follow the breath in, down into the lungs, into the belly, all the way down into your pelvic floor muscles. Breathing into the very base of your body. And when you arrive with your focus here, staying here, stay in this part of your body. As we come to the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, our root, our connection to earth. Feel this part of your body. Be aware that it exists. And as you focus here, see, visualize, feel the color of this chakra. a deep, majestic red. The red of a morning sunrise. See this color. Feel its warmth. Allow yourselves to be centered, to feel grounded and stable. See the red of a morning sunrise. And allow yourself to be here. Feeling, seeing, and being. In the same way that the sun rises, so too does our focus, our attention, as we move up the body slightly and come into the space just beneath the belly button, coming to the navel. That morning red sunrise starts becoming orange as we come to Svadhisthana, the second chakra. Feel this part of you. Be here in this space. See that glorious orange, sunlight dancing off clouds. And here, in this center, in this energy, is your center of pleasure, of enjoyment. Allow yourself to feel this, to feel pleasure. And so holding your focus here, again, feeling, seeing, and being. And still the sun rises, reaching that midday point in the sky. As we shift our focus, our attention up inside the body, coming to Manipura, the chakra centered just beneath our ribcage, the space between the ribs. And here, a fantastic yellow, bright and powerful, as here in this center is your center of strength, of willpower. This is the center of your fire. So feel this part of your body. Be in this space. See or feel that golden yellow. and feel your power. Be in your power. Feel your fire. This energy that you can harness. This center of your strength. And now we follow the light from the sun, and we find the sun beaming down on fields of green as we move into our heart space, into our chest, coming to Anahata Chakra. As you're spending this time in your chest, in your heart, in your breast, see the color of this center, emerald green. Fields and fields of grass as far as the eye can see. And here in this center, two of the most powerful feelings, joy and love. Be in your heart. Feel love for yourself, for life, for others. And enjoy this love. Find the joy in this love. So allow yourselves to be here. Be in your chest, in your heart. See that emerald green and feel. Beyond the fields, beyond the grass, we see the ocean. As our focus rises up the body, moving from our hearts and coming into our throats, coming into Vishuddhi chakra, the throat center, and see that beautiful blue of an ocean under midday sun. Glistening, a deep, beautiful blue. And feel in the center the energy of communication, of expression, the ability to create, So spend a few moments here in the throat center, Vishuddhi, beautiful blue, the ocean under a midday sun, and feel your freedom of expression, the freedom to speak clearly, to communicate. Your center of creativity. Taking our focus from the throat and coming into the space just above and between the eyebrows, center of the forehead. Coming to Ajna chakra. As we move into the ocean, breaking through the surface, going deeper, going deep down into the waters beyond where the light can reach. And we find a deep, dark blue, almost black. And here, in your third eye, in Ajna chakra, is your center for imagination, to imagine. And in this center, a place to find your purpose. Where your purpose can be found, can be known, can be held. So just spending a moment longer here. Again, third eye chakra, Ajna center. See its deep, dark blue. Feel it. And connect to your imagination and your center of purpose. And then finally, awareness rising up the body as we come to the crown chakra, the crown of our head, the space above it. And here is the color, is the light behind all colors. If you could combine all colors and create something that is pure light, then this is what you would see here. A golden light, just radiance, beaming from your head. Light emitting from you, from each other. As you come to Sahasrara chakra, the center of being connected. connected to yourself, to others, communities, societies. Center where awareness enters the body. Where the whole world can be found in you, as part of you. So a few more moments, being in the very crown of your head, in this part of your body, and just feeling connected to all things, to everything. Allow your light to shine, to radiate from you, so that we may all guide each other. And so, having been through all the chakras, the main centers of your body, of your spirit, now just come back to your heart. As you start to breathe deeply, deep belly breaths in and out through the nose. Feel your heart, your lungs expanding, chest moving. Taking a pause here, a moment here, to remind yourself to live in your heart, to breathe from your heart, to do all from the joy and love of this center. And remind yourself to connect to this center of others, to love others, to share joy. And then after a few deep belly breaths, when you're ready, in your own time, just coming out of the meditation and back into the room. So, thank you all very, very much for joining in. If you're joining in live, and if you're joining in at a later time, I know this will be left on the Facebook page of Virtual Village Hall. I know that they post these videos on their YouTube as well, so these will always be accessible and usable for you as and whenever you feel like doing another meditation. Definitely check in with the other things going on this week at Virtual Village Hall. I know there's plenty going on. I think that's it for today, but kickoff is again from tomorrow, 2:30, listening books, questions and answers with Joseph Peterson. So it all continues again tomorrow. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you're ever interested in working with me, I have a meditation course that I run each month online. So you can check that out at meditationmax.com. But just stay well, stay happy, take care of yourselves, and I'm sure I will see you all again soon. So thank you very much. Okay, I should be leaving the studio now. I'm still on my screen. I'm not sure how to end this. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Phaedra. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I'm gonna leave the studio, so if the stream abruptly ends, I apologize. I'm not too sure what to do.